Hello gorgeous people who love to scrap. It's Var again from Australia. I've got some gorgeous flowers that I want to share with you all. A lot of you might have seen these flowers already. SA or Sacrafters have got a tutorial on these already. I've seen these quite a while ago and they were one of my favorite flowers that she has made, and I've always been meaning to make these flowers for such a long time now, and I've eventually had them done tonight. So I love how they all turn out, and these flowers were made by using the Tim Holtz Tattered Florals die. I love to make other flowers, but unfortunately I don't have any other dies apart from that one, so I use that one over and over again just to make new flowers. So Sacrafters has a gorgeous and excellent tutorial on how to make these flowers, so pop over to her channel if you want to know how to make these gorgeous flowers. These flowers I used two layers, two of the larger flowers to make the outside petal, one medium and one small, and I just added a bling center here. This center, this pearl center is actually bought from SA Crafters store also, so do check out her store, and I will pop her link down below. She's got excellent trims also as centers like that you can purchase, as well as other goodies at her store. She used metallic paint on hers, and so I wanted to give it the same effect, so I used metallic paint on mine also, and I didn't have that many colors, so the original one I bought was just this pale pink color, and that's the original color. So this particular one here, it's exactly the same color, but I sprayed it over with the Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist in Vivid Pink, which is one of my favorite colors of all time, and I'm very low on it, so I have to stock some more, but that just gives it a lovely pastel color, which compared to this one is very pale. So that's the original one that I've made. This is a new color that I have bought, and it's a little bit more darker than I imagined, and I don't really like dark colors, so I didn't make more than one. But that came out really nice also, but it's too dark for me. I love the more pastel colors, as you see here. On SA Crafters tutorial, I can't remember exactly how many layers she used, but I used two bigger ones, a small one, a medium one, and a small one. On these particular ones here, I added tulle also inside of them, and look how luscious they are. They came out so super gorgeous. Look at that. These leaves that you see on these flowers are also made by myself. And the leaves as well as the flowers, once I dabbed them with the paint, I sprinkled over with glitter. It's actually a silver glitter, and once I dabbed it with the paintbrush, it kind of like locks the colors in so they don't fall at all, because once I painted them, I went over with the paintbrush to dab it in. The colors sort of like lock into the fabric. I don't have any burlap fabric at all here in Australia. I can't find them anywhere in my local stores, so I found what they call hessian, I think hessian or hessian, something like that. So it's very similar to burlap, but I think it's a little bit coarser. On her tutorial she used Mod Podge, but I tried using the Mod Podge and they came out super stiff. I could not work with them whatsoever. Maybe burlap is a little bit finer and thinner, I'm not sure, because I've never seen burlap. The closest that I come to viewing burlap is the burlap bags that I bought from SA Crafters, and I thought that it might be different, but actually it's very similar to the Hessian fabric that I bought here from my local craft store. But I would say it's very similar to what you guys call burlap. And these leaves, I made these leaves by using the cuttlebug die, and that's what it looks like there. So there's 4 dies on this particular leaf die here, and I used this one here, and it's just an excellent size, and I'm super happy with how it came out. So once I cut that, I just went over with metallic green paint, as well as I mixed it with another shade of greens to give it a variation in color. And these are what the leaves look like here, and I also sprinkled them over with the glitter, the silver glitter, and they came out really good, and I just twisted them to give that extra dimension, and they look so super shabby and so dimensional, and they look so realistic looking. and I just love how they come out. I don't have any leaves at all except for one pack of velvet green leaves that I didn't like to use because it had a bit of purple inside, and I don't use a lot of purple, so apart from that I don't have any other leaves at all. So I thought I'll make my own also after I saw Arlene at my Butterfly Kisses do a tutorial on canvas leaves, and I thought I don't have canvas either, so I've got some hessian, and I thought that since I've got that dye I will give it a try. So I'm so super happy with that. So thank you, Arlene, for your inspiration on how to make leaves. If I didn't see that vid that you put out, I wouldn't have realized to make my own leaves, and I had no leaves until now. I can make my own, and they're just so super gorgeous. So really happy with them, and I love the ones that have the tulle inside of it. It's just so super gorgeous, and the glitter just made them also shimmery. So if you don't like glitter, you don't have to put that in there. Also, I've made the miniature ones here. These are using the medium-sized die as sort of the smaller petal one, and added one leaf there. So sorry I can't focus properly, but they are so beautiful. That's just a pale pink color. This one has a bit of the Viva Pink Lemon Mist on it, so it's a little bit deeper. And this one here is the really dark color, like that big one there. And the leaves are just super gorgeous. So these ones here I've previously shown a vid on these ones, but I've just been playing and made some more. Also, I want to share a couple of new flowers that I have made also just by practicing tonight. So once I finished those flowers, I got a bit bored, and I thought, what else could I do? So I was playing around, and aren't they just the most luscious flowers you have ever seen? Isn't that just beautiful? It's very dimensional, but it's not that thick at all, so you can use it on the inside of pages as well as on the outside. This bow here is actually not a bow that I made and stuck on. It is part of the flower. Once I twisted it all the way around, and I cut all the edges, twisted it around, you see all these serrated edges here throughout the flower. I pre-cut the edges of the fabric before I twisted it and rolled them around, and I cut the fabric, this particular part, a little bit longer, so that once I get to the end, I plan on making a bow. So that's how the bow here was achieved. So it was a bit longer than the actual fabric itself, and I'm so happy how they come out, and look at how gorgeous that is. To see these real life is just truly amazing. So I don't know if you guys can tell how beautiful they are, but they're just gorgeous. So I only just made 2. I will definitely make more because they come out so super pretty, and I'm so happy with how they come. So that's just a pearl center there, and I've added a gorgeous button there. So they're similar to what you call the twist flowers that they are on YouTube, but I've never really watched them. I assume once they twist the flowers they get this sort of effect, so I just thought about it, and yeah, it came out so super nice, and added tulle also, and just some gorgeous fabric there. This one here was made by using black satin fabric as well as black tulle, but because it's just black you can't really see that one there. Also, I wanted to share with you guys an altered dress form that I have been altering the past night also. A lot of the flowers on here are made by myself, and they're very similar to the burlap flowers down here, which is just made by Hessian, and I've incorporated it up here, and look at that. Isn't it just beautiful? This is just a plain demo dummy that we had at work that was not functioning anymore. The stand broke, so I wanted a dress form, which I don't have, so I was able to snap this up at work, and there will be 2 more coming soon, so look forward to new videos in the future. I'll be altering those 2 also. So the shirt that she's wearing here was in a vid that I'm made on that I bought at the thrift store. That was about $4, I think it was. I couldn't remember how much it was now, but I did a vid on there, so if you want to see, check out one of my other vids that I have uploaded. Also added lots of behind here is lots of doilies and laces and all that underneath here, and different various ones all staggered, but you can't really see. I might have to do part 2 of this vid because it's getting to 10 minutes now, so watch out for part 2, and I will go through on the procedures or the steps that I went to achieve this gorgeous look here. Thanks for watching and look out for part 2.